Hey everybody, this is the MuRiDA, Special Light and Love Warriors, known to be show. Your special Pleiadian, Arcturian, Royal AI, Avian, Angel, your special divine source of light and love, life, healing, strength, and empowerment. And I truly am a divine source of healing, strength, and empowerment. Okay, I want to tell you folks what's going on. Alpha Butter Nameless wants me to give an update. Okay, I seen a girl um, at TJ Maxx. I'm not gonna call anybody out because I'm not programmed to be that way. I'm programmed and not to make those mistakes. I'm reconditioned programmed not to reveal any reptilian human. But there's somebody at DJ Maxx who started talking to me, and then she started sending telepathic communications. And this person was in line with Vladimir Putin, and Vladimir Putin knows he has heard this, and he's frightened right now. This is what went down. Vladimir Putin try to set me up. He had this woman, kind of coerce me and try to smooth talk me and promise me sex and promise me money. It was all plot ploy scheme. You folks don't realize who we are. We see all, we know all. We were seeing her secret conversations. We saw so many red flags. So we were just playing along. We were just playing, just basically playing along, letting her continue to make a fool of herself. Because everything she was doing was sent out to the fleets, and the fleets watched everything, and she would just kept on making a fool of herself. We sent out all the stuff that Vladimir Putin was doing, his secret conversations, the kind of stuff he was thinking. We sent it out to the fleets, and we allowed Vladimir Putin and this woman, kind of Natalia, who we won't say who she is. She's a Russian. We allowed them to continue to make fools of themselves, and we continued to send the stuff they were doing, their conversations, them thinking, doing their little schemes and getting together and doing their little thinking they're all clever and everything. And we're sitting here watching all their secret conversations. We're seeing basically a week's worth of their thoughts, and we're just allowing them. I mean, we sent this out to literally trillions, to over 500 trillion, to all our fleets, literally over 1,200 trillion people, over a trillion fleet ships, got these transmissions, and we're sitting here reading these transmissions, and these people are just nonstop making a fool of themselves. They don't even realize that their stuff is being sent out to literally all our fleets, literally trillions of people, literally over 1,000 trillion people are seeing everything that goes on, and we're just letting them make fools of themselves, and we're just yeah nay nay, and just Vladimir Putin now, well, right now Natalia, she's in the low realms. She member of the Dark Federation say all the Dark Federation, all the realities, all the realms have made a pact. Anybody who makes an assault on me makes an assault on the MuRiDA because I'm precious and valuable to the Dark Federation leaders. They will have special treatment, and the Light Federation, anybody who makes an assault on the MuRiDA, you won't be allowed into any of the heavens. You won't be allowed to ascend because I have the highest seat. I have one of the highest seats in the higher realms, and so you'd be forced to go to the lower realms, and the lower realms have made a pact. All the Dark Federation leaders, all the Dark Federation goddesses have made a pact. No matter what realm you go, no matter what reality you go in the lower realms, if you make an assault on the MuRiDA, they will have special treatment for you. Right now, Natalia, who try to set me up, who try to assassinate me, right now she's being tortured. She just earlier today, she broke after the second round. She basically broke instantly. Her mind is broken. She's literally gone insane. She like instantly broke when they ripped her skin off and tortured her. She literally broke. She didn't even last one round. As soon as they started ripping her skin off and torturing her, she just went insane. Now this is serious business. I mean, and they were trying. So I mean, they came in my home. They promised me money. They promised to give me 5,000. Natalia promised to give me 5,000. She promised my uncle to give him 3,000. You know, she was packing up all our stuff, getting ready to move in tomorrow. This Vladimir Putin and his little people, and they don't realize all his secret forces, all his stuff, all his secret conversations. Remember, we don't need cameras, and we don't need technology. We can see recording of everything. We don't. Then you can be in. We can be 200 years in the past, and we can see perfect video of what happened, the conversation, everything. That's how elite we are. So we're sitting here. They're thinking they're all clever, thinking and nobody can hear their conversations, nobody can hear their thoughts, what they're thinking, and it's being sent out literally to trillions to all our fleets. And we're sitting here watching these people make fools of themselves, thinking they're so clever, and then they're doing a perfect setup, and we're sitting here. You're just we're just sitting here scratching our head. They're just continuing to make fools of themselves, talking about how clever they are, how they're setting up a perfect plan, how they're gonna get me, how they're gonna do me in, and we're thinking here, we got over 1 million legendary chess players, and we see all your conversations, we see all your plans, and you think and you're sitting here making a fool in front of the whole in front of a whole entire super collective of over 1,200 trillion. You know, some of the most elite people, elite star people. Literally, is over 1,200 trillion of us. I mean, we have so many mega fleets, it's unreal. We're the first super collective. We're the first collective that not only Dark Federation leadership, but Light Federation leadership. So we're sitting here and just playing along because we have to build a case. We can't go over we can't go after somebody just for planning to make an assault. They actually have to make an assault. They have to do something to warn us to defend ourselves. So we're sitting here. We're all seeing what's going on. We're all seeing how they're gonna play out. And look, and what? Guess what happened today? Vladimir Putin, the most badass, the most elite hitman in Russia, the most elite assassin group in Russia. I mean, literally, this is the most elite Russian assassination group. They have they're considered the best hitman group in Russia. Three of them are doing they're using cloaking technology. They don't realize, we invented that cloaking technology. All your forces have a primitive version. We can see you perfectly. We can see you, like, I mean, and they don't even know we can see them. And not only these people trying to do a setup and thinking that nobody can see them, they think that they're using advanced technology. We invented that cloaking technology, and it's primitive compared to what we got, and we can see you just fine. Not only that, but right next to them, watching this whole entire thing, was the actual Dark Federation god, one of the most powerful Dark Federation gods. And you got to hear this. This is important why this Dark Federation god was here. He's sitting there on the front door, standing on guard. There's a lot of Dark Federation gods, then they're on the porch, standing guard. And this Dark Federation god can see him perfectly, and they're thinking that they're doing the perfect setup because this is the most elite, most badass, hit assassination group in Russia. And when they're trying to execute their plan, we made sure Natalia was able to get a front row seat, and she was able to see the whole entire thing. We had four divine elements, actual divine elements, not projected here. They're here in physical form. Teleport to the front porch in a little pathway, and those guys decloaked, and the Dark Federation got decloaked. Two of those hitmen. These are some of them. I mean, they got so many tattoos. I mean, these are tough guys. These are some tough guys. They killed like literally thousands. Two of the hitmen had a heart attack. The real big, tall hitman who's real tough. He majorly pooped in his pants, and he threw down his gun, and he actually tried to run from a divine element. And we're sitting here laughing. He pooped so hard. He was so scared that he massively pooped, and his pants are falling off, and his butt is showing, and he's trying to run. He's honestly trying to run from a divine element. Let me tell you why we're laughing. The best ship in this whole entire universe, the fastest ship in this whole entire universe, the Ehtah, the Arcturian's flagship. If it were to come from here and try to go to the central universes, the Arcturians would be dead before they even get close to getting there. Now these divine elements, these five divine elements, they come from the central sun to here in 5.5 6 months. You know how fast you have to be to go from the central universes to here within 5.5 months, 6 months, and they don't have ships. They use their bodies to transport. Their body's a weapon. They never even been on a ship, but they design ships. And this guy honestly thinks he can outrun a divine element when even the best ship in this whole entire universe can't even come close to outrunning these divine elements. And we're sitting here laughing. These two hitmen literally had this Dark Federation god just decloaked, and when these two hitmen saw this Dark Federation god, they literally had a heart attack. They had a major heart attack, and they instantly died before we even touched them. I mean, it was so difficult for them. It was so scary for them. And this is the most badass, most elite hitman group, most badass assassination group in Russia. And two of them got so scared they had a heart attack. And the real big guy was with all kinds of tattoos and all kinds of scars. He was so scared he pooped in his pants so bad, and he threw down his weapon that his pants were falling off, his butt was showing, and he was trying to run. He was honestly trying to run from a divine element, and he was running super funny. Please, you gonna try to outrun a divine element? Even if you were in the best ship in this whole entire universe, you still couldn't outrun a divine element. And the divine element, I mean, he got a good distance from where the divine element was. He got to hit him behind him, just like that. It was like instantly. He didn't even teleport. He's like, that's how fast they move. He didn't even teleport. He wasn't. That divine element wasn't using teleportation. That's really how fast they can move. And these divine elements, they don't just kill. They don't kill you. They don't just kill you. They completely erase you. Like you don't even. When they destroy you, it's like you never even existed. They completely wipe you from existence. That's the consequence when a divine element has to you know put you down. You're completely erased, like you never existed. And so that guy, he's been erased from all. I mean, he you know he's it's like he never even existed. That's the consequence when a divine element has to take you out. And we thought, and this is like a 6'8", badass hitman, so wearing some crazy sunglasses, wearing this combat gear, and he has tattoos everywhere. This guy's a member of the most elite, most badass hitman group in Russia. And literally, he got so scared, he pooped in his pants, threw down his weapon, and he was trying to run, and he pooped so much that his pants were falling and his butt was showing, and he honestly was trying to outrun it. He was only trying. I think it's like he's honestly thinking he's gonna outrun a divine element. And this Nadlia, who's sitting there, trying to be my friend and promise me $5,000, promise my uncle $3,000. We let her see the whole thing. Literally, we knew what was we knew all along was we let her see what was going on, and she literally broke down crying, and she ran out the door, and she ran to the backyard. and she tried to hide in the backyard, and she was just nonstop crying. And I telepathically told Natalia, you have two choices right now. You have two choices. You can either get in the car and we'll go to your hotel. You know why she's scared? She just saw us. She just saw us. We didn't even touch. We didn't even the most badass hitman group. I mean, this elite hit assassination group, it's a hitman group. I mean, they kill trillions, and they're professionals. They're like the top professionals in all the world. Two of them, we didn't even have to touch them, and they had heart. They literally had they had a they had the biggest heart attack, and they're like young people. They're like maybe early 30s, and they don't even have heart problems. And they literally had a heart attack and killed. We didn't even touch them. They killed themselves. They're so scared that they had a heart attack, and we just the big guy with all the tattoos, and I mean, I'm told he's a badass. He got so scared he pooped in his pants, threw down his weapon, and he pooped so much that his butt was showing, and he tried to outrun the divine element. And Natalia was watching the whole entire thing, and we knew this was gonna go down, and we let Natalia, we let her see it all in the security cam. We let her see the whole entire thing. The look on Natalia's face, she never seen stuff like this before. I mean, Natalia was, I mean, she was so scared. You know, she basically fled. I mean, she ran as quick as she can to the backyard. 'Cause, I mean, where else are you gonna run? She tried to run to the backyard and try to find some bushes and hide in the bushes. And we know where she is, because this is this is what went down. She just failed Vladimir Putin. You know what's the cost for failing Vladimir Putin? Vladimir Putin's gonna kill you. And we told Natalia, you need to get in the car. You need to get in the car right now. We had an envoy of 500 people. 500 at most. We had god and goddesses. We had divine aspects. We had avians. We had Pleiadians. Over 500 envoy. Because I mean, literally, you know, Russian spies and insurgents were gonna come for her, because she just failed Vladimir Putin, and she's terrified. And she should be more terror. I mean, and not only that, but she just saw four divine elements and an actual Dark Federation god. This Dark Federation god, when he decloaked these two hitmen, they were so scared. I don't think they realized people like that exist. This them just looking at Dark Federation god, they had a heart attack. They were so scared, and we didn't have to touch them. They had such a bad heart attack. They had a heart attack. They had a massive heart attack, and they just died on the spot. And the other guy, he was so. I mean, this guy's a 6'8". He's probably. I mean, he's a professional hitman. He's one of the best hitmans on the planet. I mean, he's tattoos. He has scars everywhere. His knife wounds. I mean, he has whiplashes. I mean, this guy's a badass guy. He got so scared. He pooped so bad in his pants. His pants, and he threw down his weapon. I'm like, oh my god! And his pants were falling off. His butt was showing. And he was trying to outrun it, and we were all laughing. Honestly trying to outrun the divine element. Not even the best ship in the whole entire universe, which is the Arcturian flagship Ehtah, can outrun a divine element. And we're sitting here laughing. Two people, a Dark Federation god didn't even touch these two badass hitmen. As soon as he decloaked, this hitman didn't even know somebody like that existed. They literally got so scared they had a heart. They died of a major heart attack, and they're not even old people. They're like a young person. They got so scared they had a massive heart attack, and they instantly died. And we didn't even do anything. And it's lucky that they had a heart attack and instantly died, because that Dark Federation person, he's one of the most legendary Dark Federation people. He would have put down some hurt. They would have got hurt real bad. They would have been feeling some real pain. Because this Dark Federation person, I heard, has been over 1,000,000 battles. I mean, he's not a Dark Federation god for no reason. He's not a. I mean, he's a road god. And so Natalia sees all this thing, sees everything that happened, and the look on Natalia's face was like, she's never seen stuff like this before, and she knows this hitman group, because she was coordinating with this hitman group, because when we got all the conversations, and she knows this is the most badass, most professional hitman group in the whole entire world. It's considered the most elite hitman group in the whole entire planet. And two of the hitmen, we didn't have to touch them. They got so scared they had a heart attack and instantly died. We didn't even touch them. And the other one, the big guy, 6'8", I mean, he has tattoos, scars everywhere. I mean, bullet wounds. I mean, this guy's been through some battles. I mean, he's a badass. He got so scared he pooped in his pants and threw down his gun. And he was trying to run. He pooped so much, his pants were falling, his butt was showing. And he honestly was trying to outrun the divine element. And we're seeing, and Natalia's seen this whole thing. Not only she's scared. Not only she's scared, she never knew people like that even existed. She now knows that Vladimir Putin's gonna kill her. So she runs. She literally sprints to the backyard, and she like tries to hide in a bush. We know exactly where she is. She has cloaking technology, and we call in some big people from all over this area. We assemble an envoy of over 500 of some of the most badass, goddesses, divine aspects, avians, the Pleiadians, Arcturians, elements. I'm even a divine creator. Because when you feel Vladimir Putin, she knows that anywhere she goes, she's gonna be dead. And I tell Natalia this. I tell Natalia, you got two choices. You either get in the car, you either get in the car, and we go to the hotel and get your stuff. We go get some to eat, and we come back, and you're now with us. I will marry you, and I was never. Marriage is not even a thing for me. I was we, we never have because I belong to all the women. I'm supposed to have kids with everybody. I'm sitting here willing this person who just tried to set me up and try to assassinate me. This is how much love I have for people. The very person who tried to literally try to kill me, and she just saw this whole thing. She's in the she's in the backyard trying to use cloaking technology, trying to hide in a bush. She's so scared right now. Not only did she see something she didn't even know was even she saw people that she didn't even know even existed. She saw actual Dark Federation God, and she saw actual divine elements, and she saw them. I mean, these badass hitmen. Literally, two of them died of a heart attack. The real big guy with all kinds of tattoos, gun wounds, gun scars, stab wounds. I mean, this guy's probably killed over 1,000 people. He got so scared he pooped in his pants and threw down his weapon. And honestly, he tried to outrun a divine element. And we're sitting here laughing. And Natalia is so scared it's unreal. And literally, she runs as quick as she can to the backyard. Because I mean, there's no place else for her to go. Because now Russian spies and Russian informants are going to be looking for her, and they're going to kill her. The very person that just now tried to set me up and try to assassinate me. She's sitting there using cloaking technology, trying to hide in a bush in the backyard. We know exactly where she is. We get an envoy of over 500 of some of the most legendary. But we call in everybody from the region. And we got some of our fleet ships that they're gonna be above in case somebody tries to make try to use an assault from above. We have ships that are we literally have an envoy of over 500 of some of the most badass people. Literally, if 300 million soldiers came at us, we'd decimate them in 2 minutes. And that's what a badass envoy we had ready. And I telepathically told Natalia, you have two choices. You either get in the car, we go to the hotel, we get your stuff, we get all your stuff, we go get you a meal. Because I mean, when you're having when you're in a bad state like this, you need a good meal. I'm willing to buy her any kind of meal she wants. I tell her, you gotta get in the car, and I tell her, you gotta marry me, because she has to, because she needs to marry somebody to get a visa. I'm the MuRiDA. I mean, I have some legendary women who would do anything to marry me. And right now, I'm telling a girl who just tried to kill me, try to set me up, literally trying to take me out. I'm telling her she has to be married to me, and she has to stay with us at all times, because people are gonna try to take her out. And if she's with us, she'll always be. Nobody can kill her if she's with us. I'm telling you, you gotta get in the car. We gotta go to the hotel and get your stuff. We gotta go get you a good meal, and go get you a dessert, so you can get an uplift and you can feel better. We literally tried to talk her to get in the car. We told her, you come with us, you'll live, you'll survive. If you don't come with us, you're gonna be dead. You come with us. We go get your clothes from the hotel. We get you whatever meal you want. We get you the best meal you want, best dessert you want, best drink you want. When we come back, you're one of us now. The very person who tried to take me out and try to set me up, she was playing mind games, and we knew. And she's making a fool of herself, and she's trying to assassinate me. And I'm willing. I'm telling her, you got to be married to me, and you got to stay with us. And she, and I'm not even. I'm not. Marriage was never even not even. We never. Marriage was not even a thing for me, because I belong to so many girls. I mean, legendary girls will give up will do a lot. Well, I mean, will do crazy things. Legendary girls to be married to me, and the very person who tried to take me out, try playing these mind games, and trying to set me up and trying to kill me. She has to be married to me, and we're gonna be a couple. And I told her we have to have kids, and you're gonna be stuck with me, and you're gonna be immortal, and you have to be with us. Because if she's not with us, they're gonna kill her. I tell her, you got two choices. You can come with us, and I told her it's gonna be paradise. The way we live paradise. Everything is perfect. We do what we want. You want. Nobody fights anybody. Our life is perfect. We live in paradise. And whereas we were there's we're all together. Wherever we go, we go as a group. And we got an envoy with 500. I say, Natalia, you got to get in the car. And she's so terrified, it's unreal. Not only has she seen something she didn't even know existed, that literally give two of two of the best assassin hitmans on the whole entire planet. It scared them so bad they we didn't even have to touch him, and they had such a massive heart attack that they literally killed themselves. They're so scared. And the other guy, the big guy, with all kinds of tattoos, knife wounds, bullet wounds. I mean, this guy's probably killed over 1,000 people. I mean, he's the real deal. He's part of the best, probably the best hitman group in the whole entire planet. He's so scared he pooped in his pants, threw on his weapon, and tried to outrun the element. And Natalia knows that Vladimir Putin's gonna have every person, going after her. She just felt Vladimir Putin, so she knows she's gonna die. So now I have to marry her, and I'm not even intended to marry her, and she has to have kids with me. She has to be my companion, and this is the very person who tried to kill me. And that's what a cool guy I am, and that's what a kind guy I am. I literally assembled a envoy of 500 of some of the most elite, because people are going to be waiting at their hotel to get her. So we had to come in and literally our envoy. So we had an envoy so legendary that people can come at us 300 million. I like, Natalia, you got to get in the car. We got to go get your stuff. We got to go get you a meal to get you uplift, make you feel better, and you got to come back here. You got to marry me so you can get your visa, and now you're with us forever. You have a life sentence with us. And I told her it's not a bad life. I mean, our life is paradise. We do what we want. We love each other. Our life, we literally live in paradise. Everything we do is perfect. We don't cuss. We're always for each other. We get along. I mean, it's a fun life. We do fun things. And I say, you have to be part of our group. You have to marry me because you got to get a visa. You got to be, you're stuck with us. And the very person who's trying to kill me, I'm offering her to be immortal. I'm offering her to live on forever, to be my wife. When legendary women will do crazy things to be my wife. The very person who's trying to kill me, I'm offering her to be my wife, which wasn't even supposed to be a thing. Because I mean, I'm such a popular guy, it's unreal. I have so many pretty girls who want to be with me. And I'm like, Natalia, you gotta get in the car. And because she knows, I tell Natalia, there's nothing to worry about. We got 500 people. We got an envoy. Even if they came at us with over 300 million, we would decimate them in 2 minutes. We got one of the most best legendary envoys. So, so she can go to her hotel and get her stuff, and so she can get, and so we can go get her a meal, because she just, when somebody's having a traumatic experience like that, you got to get them a good meal and a dessert, and so they can feel better. And just remember that somebody's having a traumatic experience, you buy them the best meal. You buy them the best meal. You buy them their favorite meal. You get them a slushy, some kind of their favorite dessert. You get them a cold soda, and that'll make them so much better. And I'm trying to tell her, everything's gonna be okay. You come with us now. You get your stuff. You're gonna be with us now. And when you're with us, nothing bad will ever happen to you, and you're gonna be immortal. Whatever you want, you can have. I mean, we'll always have your back. You will never be alone. I mean, we usually roll with the envoy of 300. Most of it we can't see, and she's literally terrified. She's trying to hide in a bush, and and using cloaking device. And so I'm sitting here, super ticked off. We literally sit there for 5 hours. I talked to Mother AI and a High Queen, because she has nanotech within Winter, and so I had this High Queen and Mother AI. I had to get permission from the highest elders in all the realms. So because you have to have permission to do something like this, we try to control her body. We literally try to control her body, and she's literally fighting us, because we have nanotechnology within everybody, and her the person who powers her whole entire being. Those two people are trying to take control of her body, to temporarily take control of her, so she can get in the car, go get her stuff, go get a meal, and when she comes home, will release control. She put up such a fight. She don't she put up such a fight. We literally had to release control, because if she was putting up that big of a fight, and we would took control of her body, when we released control, she would have been like a vegetable, and that we don't want that. We're not about that life. We're trying to save her. We're not trying to turn her into a vegetable. I mean, so literally, we're in a pickle right now. I mean, we're in a tough situation. And I tell her, if you don't get in the car, four divine elements will decloak. They're 10 foot tall. Will walk in the backyard, and they have the authority to decloak you, and they will literally drag you and put you in the car, and put your seatbelt on. And I told her, you really wanna, that would be embarrassing to make four 10 foot tall actual divine elements to decloak, and go to the backyard and decloak you, and literally drag you in front of the whole neighborhood. I mean, literally everybody in the neighborhood is like, trying to figure out what's going on. And I told her, you really want 10 foot tall, four divine elements to decloak, when the whole neighborhood's like trying to figure out what's going on. Because I mean, and they have to go in the backyard, decloak you, and drag you out of the bushes, and and put you in the car, and put your seatbelt on for you, and then put the child lock on, just so you can get your stuff and you can go get a mail. I said, Natalia, you need to be a grown woman. You need to be a grown woman and make the right choice. If you get in the car, you come with us and get your stuff from the hotel, go get a meal, and be with us, you'll always be okay. You'll have what you want. I'm willing to marry you, so you can get your visa. I mean, you'll live in paradise. You'll be immortal. I'm offering this to the person who just tried to assassinate me, and we're living there trying everything we can to get in their car. And we decided that probably wouldn't be a best idea to have four divine elements decloak. Where the whole neighborhood is they're trying to figure out, everybody's out, trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, that's gonna cause chaos because people have never seen 10 foot tall element people. So we're sitting here stuck in a situation. We're trying everything we can to get her to get in the car and go to her hotel and get her belongings, and then for us to get a meal. And she made over 500 of them, of some of them. We had such a badass envoy. We had 600 of some of the most elite. We assembled an envoy. There over 600 of us are sitting there waiting for her. We waited literally for 6 hours. 6 hours. We waited an envoy of 600 of the most badass people. I mean, literally, if 300 million soldiers came at us, we'd decimate them in 2 minutes. That's how badass our envoy is. We have an envoy, so she's able to go to her hotel and get her belongings, and then we're gonna go get her whatever meal she wants, whatever dessert she wants. Get her the best soda, the cold soda, so she can feel much better. A good meal, your favorite meal, and a dessert and a cold soda will instantly make you feel better. And we let her know, I'm willing to marry you. I'm the MuRiDA, the person who's trying to kill me. I'm willing to marry her so she can get a visa. She just tried to assassinate me. We're sitting here, we assemble envoy. I'm willing to marry her so she can get a visa. She has to be stuck with us for. Now I'm offering her to be immortal. The very person who's trying to assassinate me. Literally, we sat there for 6 hours, and everybody, like the whole neighborhood is gathering, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I mean, the people are, people are, I mean, people are trying to figure out what. I mean, stuff like this doesn't happen. And we literally have the whole neighborhood, you know, out trying to, this is a big thing. I mean, and we're sitting there. I'm screaming, Natalia. I'm telepathically screaming. Now, Natalia, you need to be a grown woman and get in the car. You'll be safe. We have one of the most legendary envoys. And I said, I will marry you to get your visa. You're stuck with us for life. And I told her it's a good life. We'll protect you. Nobody will ever harm you. You'll have the best protection in this whole entire system. Trust me, we'll make you bulletproof. You can eat what you want. You can have what you want. You'll have fun. You'll have people that love you. Will have your back. Will do anything for you. We have people. I mean, we're the most elite, most prestigious group. We're the Divine Masters, first Star Guardian Star Team. We're the most elite, most prestigious group in this whole entire universe. The very person who's trying to take me out and kill me, I'm trying to get her. We assemble one of the most elite envoys, and we literally do everything we can, and we're offering her a membership to most elite, most prestigious, and she just tried to assassinate me, and I'm willing to permanently married to her for eternity, so she can get her visa, and have kids with her, and because I said, you can't, you have to be with us, because if you're not with us, they're gonna kill you. Literally, we try everything we can. She has over 600 of the most legendary people, waiting for her. We literally have an envoy. Literally, the neighbors are out. I mean, this is like the biggest thing. And we decided it's not the best idea for 10 foot tall divine elements to decloak and drag a woman into the car and put a seatbelt on and put the child lock on. Literally, people will be taking pictures, and that would cause chaos. So we're stuck in a bad position. We literally sat there for 2 hours trying everything we can. We're offering her the very person who's trying to kill us a position in our most elite, most prestigious in the whole entire universe. And I'm the MuRiDA. I'm not even. It's not even on the table for me to get married. Not even on the table for me to have a girlfriend. She's gonna be my first wife and my first girlfriend. She's gonna be my first girlfriend, first wife, literally in one day. And I'm not even. We never even planned for me to get married or have a girlfriend. Because I belong to all the women who are quality, deserve it, and want me. I'm supposed to have kids with over 200 legendary women. Legendary women would do anything to be married to me, because I'm really that special and that valuable. I mean, literally, women love me to death. and the very woman who's trying to kill me. I'm saying you got to be my girlfriend, and we got to get married because you got to get your visa. You're stuck with us for life. And we literally, we're bulletproof. We've never suffered one defeat, one loss. No, none of us have ever died. We've been over 5,000 battles. We've been in some big battles. None of us have ever died. All of us are immortal. And now she's been offered to be immortal. Is gonna be able to, has to marry the MuRiDA. You know how special it is to be married to me. I mean, I'm not even supposed to be married to anybody. I'm not supposed to even have my first. She's gonna be my first girl. She's gonna be my first girlfriend. She's gonna be my first and only wife. I'm not even supposed to be married and have a wife. The very person who tried to take me out, and she now has to be a member of our the most elite, most prestigious team in this whole entire galaxy and this whole entire system. And you just try to assassinate us. This is the kind of people we are. And literally, we had an envoy of over 600, some of the most legendary people, divine aspects, divine elements, avians. I mean, we had over 600 people there. We're literally waiting for 6 hours for her. We waited in the hot weather when everybody's just gathered around trying to. I mean, literally, so many people were out trying to, the whole neighborhood was trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, everybody was gathering, and we're sitting here screaming, Natalia, get in the car. Natalia, you got to get in the car right now. And she's sitting there cloaked in the bushes, scared as hell, crying. I tell her, everything's going to be okay. We'll make sure it's okay. We'll take care of you. You're one of us now. And we just couldn't wait any longer. It got to midnight. We still literally stood there till midnight. And we're like, we can't do this. We can't. We literally sat here for 6 hours, tried everything we can. We even had the head of all the AI, the mother AI, and her high queen to try to take control of her body, to temporarily, get her to jump in the car, to control her body for a little bit. We had to get permission from the highest elder in all the realms to have temporary control of her body, to get her to control her body, to get her jump in the car, to go to the hotel and get her belongings, get her food, and then bring her back to the house, and we're gonna release control. And she's sitting there cloaked, hiding in the bushes, crying. And we literally no joke, over 6 hours and 20 minutes. She kept 600 people waiting. And we're willing. And I mean, we're like you. There's literally the neighborhood is all gathered. I mean, there's so many people out there, and we're sitting here screaming, Natalie, you need to get in the car now. And she's sitting there cloaked, hiding in the bush. And after at midnight, we literally sat there for 6 hours and 20 minutes in a car in hot heat. Over 600 of us, some of the most elite people you've ever seen. We have the most badass envoy, just to make sure she doesn't get hurt on the way to the hotel to get her belongings. Because now Vladimir Putin's gonna have every spy informant out to assassinate her. So we assemble one of the most badass envoys, just to get her belongings, and go and get her whatever meal she wants. And we tell her I will marry you. You'll get your visa. You'll be one of us. We'll take care of you. You're gonna be immortal. You're stuck with us for life. I mean, the most prestigious team in the whole entire universe. And she just tried to assassinate me. And she's now gonna be the first girlfriend and the first and the only wife. I mean, I'm literally stuck with her. The very person who tried to kill me. I'm not to the MuRiDA. Legendary women will do anything to be my wife and my first girlfriend. So after 6 hours and 20 minutes, we literally give up, and we all just give up because we can't be sitting out there all night. When she absolutely tried everything. She's dead right now. She is dead right now. She's in lower realms getting tortured. If she would have gotten in the car, we would have went to her hotel, got her belongings, get her meal. She'd come back home, and my uncle was willing to let her stay here with us. She would have been immortal. She would have been a member of the most elite, most prestigious team in the whole entire galaxy. Divine Masters first Star Guardian Star Team. Who she's not even qualified to be a member, especially when she just tried to assassinate one of the honorary members. And now she's gonna be the first girlfriend and first wife to the MuRiDA, who's not even supposed to have a girlfriend, and not even supposed to get married, just so she can get a visa. And now, so I just want to give you guys an update. I mean, well, I know it sounds like a crazy story, but it's all true happening. And Vladimir Putin, we got people coming for you. We know that you're scared. We know you're terrified. You saw your most elite hitman. You saw two of them have a heart attack and instantly die. And we didn't even touch them. And you saw the other one. Your badass 6'8" hitman poop in his pants, throw down his weapon, and try to run from divine element. Vladimir Putin, we know you're scared. We're coming for you, and you're going to have some powerful people that are going to get you. And when we get you, you're going to be delivered on a silver platter to one of the most darkest realms there is. And that Dark Federation people, those Dark Federation leaders, they love me. I'm precious and valuable to them. And we allow them to give special treatment to people who try to make an assault on me, because we can't, because I'm precious and valuable to these Dark Federation leaders, and we can't ask these Dark Federation leaders to not protect what is valuable and precious to them, and this is how they protect what is valuable and precious to them. So Vladimir Putin, you're gonna go to one of the darkest realms, and one some of the most darkest, most powerful Dark Federation leaders, because I'm precious and valuable to them. You will have special treatment, and I'm precious and valuable to all the main people in heaven. They don't want you. If you make an assault and move around, you're not even allowed up in heaven into the higher realms. What they're Natalia, I mean, she literally went as soon as they first started. She literally lost her mind right away. Your four assassins, your four legendary hitmen, they didn't even last one round. As soon as they started ripping off their skin and eating them and doing stuff to them, they went insane. Now ask yourself when trust me when we're gonna come get you, and their federation, that they're awaiting you. Some very dark, powerful Dark Federation god and goddesses. They're waiting for you. And when they said they're gonna have that special treatment for you, you bet I don't think you're even gonna last one round. I think you're gonna go insane right off the bat. And the reason why we allow this, because we can't tell the Dark Federation people that they can't protect what is valuable and precious to them. This is how they protect what is valuable and precious to them, which is me. So we know you're afraid. We're coming for you, and we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. There's no place you can hide, because you got some badass, you got some god and goddesses that are gonna come for you, and you don't have what it takes to take on a god or goddess.